Real life, I'm not happy 247.
But if you know me and I don't know you, to you, I am a celebrity.
There is always a reason to love. People that say they love unconditionally for no reason, it's a big lie.
Mastermind Podcast.
A show where we give you nothing but nuggets. Greetings, guys, and welcome to the Mastermind Podcast, the show where we give you nothing but nuggets. And we are privileged to have, to me, one of the best. When I mean the best, I mean it as one of the best vocalists that we have in our country, Zimbabwe. And he's none other than Nyasha David. Today with Nyasha, I called him on the show because he is an advocate of love. Right? So because of that, we want to talk about issues to do with mental health. But before we get into it, Nyasha, you can introduce yourself to the viewers. And yeah.
Hi guys, Nyasha David here, singer, songwriter, I don't want to give myself too many titles, but singer, songwriter, advocate. Yeah.
Advocate of love. So Nyasha, like I say to the viewers, there's one issue that most people they don't talk about. Is the issue of mental health, especially on men. And this is something Chandugu Fungoti, a lot of people are struggling with.
Okay.
Yeah, but because men they don't talk. Because our pride sometimes is bruised by sharing things. How do you think the mental health is really so topical to men, and how is it really affecting them?
Okay, I think it's a culture thing, but you know how like when uchimana wakadona watanga uchema tanga those goods mkumana chemi chinyala mkumana chemi, so the upbringing and the culture teaches men to be tough even when they're hurt. They are taught at a very early age that men don't cry. When they are supposed to cry, you're supposed to cry to let the pain out. It's a natural response to pain. Crying and grieving. Crying and grief is a natural response to pain. It's dealing. But as men, we're taught at a very early age that so I think our cultural upbringing and tradition led to us feeling like we're not supposed to speak up, especially when we're feeling some type of way. The only time we're allowed to speak up is when it's beneficial to who you're speaking to.
Okay.
But when it's not,
but you personally, have you gone through a phase in your life where you say, I think I was having mental health issues?
I'm actually going through that phase now.
Tell us about it.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
I'll take this.
And guys, ndikutamba chess na Nyasha pana and promise on in the next 5 months, in the next 6 months, I think then that will check me.
So I think when it comes to that issue, I went through that, and I'm actually currently dealing. I'm not judge you, so I'll say it publicly. I'm seeing a mental health practitioner right now, back in Zim, and it's helping because gone are the days where you're not in a world where you can get help. Gone are the days so you have to suffer. No, men don't have to suffer. We don't have to do that.
Would you care to just give us, is it something confidential? Or?
No, I can share.
Yeah, you can tell us. I'm sure your fans would like to know.
I'm going through a heartbreak. Like a serious one.
The advocate of love is going through a heartbreak.
Yeah, like a serious one, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because when people see you I'm going to this it's Rumla.
David. In imagine to drink something. I'm just messing. But people forget Kuti, I'm a human being too. Just because like the gift, God gave us a gift and we can share it together, they think he sees to be human. No, I'm still a human being.
So what happened? Were you betrayed? What happened?
Yeah, it's the issues of disloyalty. You know, when she was disloyal and I couldn't deal with it. I can't deal with that.
Wow.
I can't deal with that. So, you know, can I woman manage, especially with age, said, vision, and stuff like that. So I want to go back life here manage. Which includes money. Someone who I buy pop. So we support system younger about is young. And then the whole system breaks. So it's not just about that person. It's about system younger creator and including that person.
And without mentioning names, you know, what you're saying has just reminded me of something that I've also read about. Something that is trending right now in social media. There's one fellow musician, your fellow musician. I mean, he attempted suicide. So to what extent do you think someone can go in as far as how you react to mental health issues? And is there an extent, or it's something that you cannot control? Because sometimes God to extend the child commit suicide because of rejection.
Alright, so I think that is a very good question. We can control it. We can very much control it. But as men, we have not been taught how to. And we've been taught that controlling it is not manly.
Advocate, can you tell us how to now? We haven't been taught. Yeah, we haven't been taught.
It's very simple. It's very simple. Talk about how you feel. Very simple. Talk about how you feel. Create a safe space for a man to talk about how they're feeling. And to not judge them, to not belittle them or make them feel like they're not man enough because they spoke about how they're feeling. So here's the thing. God did not give women feelings alone. Men have feelings too. So if women are allowed to cry and to be comforted, why are not men allowed to cry and to be comforted? Why is it a taboo that you see a man crying, telling you that they are hurt, and you laugh, and you say, men have no duty. Why? Why? Did not God give both of us the same feelings of love, of passion, compassion, and all of that? So the only thing that will fix this is create a safe space for a man to speak his feelings and not to laugh, not to belittle them, not to make them feel like they're small or like their ego is. The only thing that is causing men not to speak up is because they feel like society will belittle them.
But is it also not an issue of ignoring red flags when you haven't started to be with someone? Is it not sometimes maybe we really see but we go ahead
Exactly. Yeah. But that's the nice thing about it. My feelings. So why are they not allowed to talk about them? Because until obviously my red flags overlook. My feelings are able and they're overclouding the judgment. So, my feelings are able, why are they not allowed to be expressed? Set actually my red flags just squads. Of course, no squads this. Was no chance one even they ready. Mureza msugu. But must wait. You get.
So where is this betrayal coming from? What do you think is the reason why men end up being betrayed? What's the biggest reason that men end up being betrayed? What is it?
That is a very good question. I don't think you're ready for the answer.
I know we are ready. Guys, are we not ready for the answer? I'm sure they are saying they are also ready for the answer.
I'm about to win this game though.
You think so?
I'm about to win the game.
Let's see.
But anyway,
Yeah.
the biggest cause of betrayal is unrealistic expectations. So when someone is betrayed, it is them who caused it. Betrayal only has a chance for a possibility. Kana uri iwewe watu say orchestrated betrayal.
Okay.
So kafana nokuthi wabadza stove. Right? Wabadza stove. Stove yakupisa. Uvonesa lokho weba. Iwe. Uchinazo zokuthi stove irupisa. And then you want to blame the stove for burning you.
Yeah.
So basically what I'm saying is, when you start being with someone, right? You see everything about them, and then you place your expectations, your brains up. When you want to picture all without money, I feel, but money, and then you are afraid. You was not complain out in that betrayal.
Yeah, I get.
You get the sense.
Yeah, I get the sense.
You get the sense. Do you know about that stuff? Abana mungu about that stuff. Do you have a piece of what I'm blame stuff? It's not like that. Everyone, when they deal with someone, there is always an expectation they have in their spirits, in their hearts, and everywhere. Those are the expectations that causes betrayal. So, if betrayal is to be avoided or betrayal is not happen, just remove expectations. Remove your expectations of how people should show up in your life. Remove expectations of how things should end up in your life, and accept what is there right now.
But how can I be in a relationship with someone without a plan? What you are saying is like, just date for fun, just date. Don't you have like a bigger picture of where you're going?
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is date for purpose, not for fun. There's a difference. Because kuna bazi ni reno wa mtari, right? And so kuna bazi ni una machine. Ajiti. Kuna bazi reno wa mtari. Kuna bazi ni una reno wa mtari. And you won't have to force me reno wa machine reno wa mtari. You won't have to change reno wa machine reno wa mtari. Because unewana reno wa mtari, iwo china wa mtari. Basically what I'm saying is, you meet the people who are exactly you and who are going exactly where you're going. So if there is a discrepancy, if there's betrayal, that means you're not going where you think you're going. Iwe wabina bazi lumashingo ifuna kuna wamtari. Wavosana nana wejira. Nana wejira watanga tayamba shit. Wakotaka kumblena kwa imana wejira makutasi. You always find my expectations. So what I'm saying is, if you want a person,
The
people will see. So I think the thing that removes all of that is kana ujenda kwa mtari pinamba zinaenda kwa mtari tawanana wenda kwa mtari fambi zanana wenda kwa mtari wanozia kwa mtari ne wanoita zho kwa mtari.
All right, I get you. And now, getting back to what you said, the analysis yangu and it. Because you whatever you're going through mental health issues, you are seeing therapy, what you're going through therapy and all. But recently, like I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I think you released a new song, right? A love song. You are saying you're going through a heartbreak and then you are releasing a love song. So it means analysis and that happened. The song is called what? Mafindifum.
Tatata. It's called Tatata.
Not Mafindifum.
No, not Mafindifum.
Okay, Tatata. You released that Tatata song. It's a love song. I listened to it. But you're going through a heartbreak. So you are not inspired by what is happening in your life. Does that mean you?
No, I am. I am inspired by what is happening.
Because I was expecting you to release a heartbreak song or something.
It's not like I wasn't. The only reason why I have a heartbreak is because I was in love in the first place. So that's what I don't know about that.
Oh yeah. If you say so.
But so I don't know about that. When I laugh.
But how does she feel now? Does she feel okay? How do women feel when they know you know, I have that was someone I messed up.
I don't know. But I'm not the type of guy who would die at Dumani Kombi and do money train or something like that. You know?
You wish her well.
I just wish her well. No, you know what? We all make mistakes. You know? Here and there, we're all human. I'm not perfect. You know? So I just wish them well and we're human. We make mistakes and we try again.
We were focusing more on betrayal, the one and but the other thing that also men are also facing structural mental health issues is kutorowa cheko. Do you know the aruma mzimbo? Mzimbo. You were saying kuti munhu anofana kunge achitaura. But Nyasha, we want to be realistic. What you know what, girlfriend here, you know, I doesn't draw. It's no good there.
It's no good. Can I take up his culture second? So his culture who sort of like shora because Munatara is Fuacha. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want a situation you could see where knows what of can knows what of you don't want that situation. So now we at all. One, I'm not okay. Who was you? Baby, you won't draw, but doing. What advice would you give to someone? The best to someone out there who is going through physical abuse? So that the first step to healing is accepting how you're feeling and declaring it. One, Daro, Dukurwazio, Munondo Muda, but Dukurwazio. And you want it. Because I just not to tell you. Sure. Because I'm trying to imagine. I'm trying to imagine. Because even this show that I like to see, the DNA show. I mean, I don't know if you know about it. DNA. It's like after every interview, also when I was kind of trying to go violent, face. Have you know this? So this thing of physical abuse, change about so I think it's one of the things, like you are saying, good stigma around the associated. So I think it's one of the challenges that we have as well. And in my issue that is also affecting men is kuto seduce. Do you know what men can also have mental problems because of seduce? I know that. Because we're visual creatures. I know that. And the women know that too. But do they know that they are it's a form of abuse? Or I don't think they think it's abuse. They think it's getting what they want. Because a woman, well, the dynamics and how God created all of this is very, it's nice. A woman was designed in such a way to murumaka to charis. It's not that. You get what I'm saying? It's a design. I stombori mosh. Kutivakaza kanaka. But most of the time, you also can ukabudo wakadai so kana murume muna chakutarisa and it's shut down. I think that's why other cultures vachiti kana wamukadzi wemunhu unovhara so that you don't tempt anyone. You get what I'm saying? You close the whole body. Kusvika kumaziso. Munhu anokuona muri muwako chete. I think that is a good thing because it's not instill discipline. But iwewe kana mukadzi wemunhu uchinyatsozoti wakanaka wakatsvukirira wakaita sese wobuda wakapfeka bum short tumataisi wakapfeka mazuva anotoita kuchipisa nekabhra kakadai so nemaglass akadai. What are you thinking? Ufunga kuti chinoiti? You see? So I think society is not teaching people these things. People are just doing things because based on how they feel. You get what I'm saying? They're just doing things based on how they feel. You know, kuti iwe ukabuda apa nechivakashore chako wakapfeka so pane varume hobho vari married vachatanga kudai so but ubuda
wakati mhosva yangu here ndine chivakashure changu mwari akandipa kachivakashure changu
but chivakashure it's okay chivakashure wakapiwa but chirege dzakakubuda in a way inotempta varume. Hembe dziripo, pfeka hembe. Kana uri mukomana pfeka hembe. Izvozvo ndopfeka kana uchienda nona mukomana wako kana uchienda nona murume wako. Asi kana zvisiri izvozvo pfeka hembe ubudire wakadaro.
Nyasha, nhasi uri kupisa fanbase rako umborione.
Asi
because I think music yako it's vasikana wanda like the ladies that I know
70%.
I know, yeah. But nasi bapatatanga kayu
and it's centered on men's mental health, right?
Yeah.
Mukataura mental health yevakadzi zvinoita ngezvonzi zvekupisa varume. I'm just saying, telling the truth. And some people they don't know, God. They know because ladies look at themselves in the mirror. And I'm sure that nice for people Buddha, one will fetch it, one will I'm just see.
And then Canada of Totanga,
because women were created like flowers, bro. Flowers make themselves look nice for bees. They will never make themselves look nice for nothing. Flower la don't like so. New chair yaglons die.
And this is there to, but this is there to abuse actually.
Eh?
It's quite nice abuse.
So I don't think they workers they do there. And I've talked to other cultures that help us to tame.
Yeah, I should move the foot. So yeah, guys, you are hearing it from Nyasha. Here is the love advocate, as we know him to be. And I put our own opinions, okay. And I'm sure you guys, you also have maybe questions, you have suggestions, you have something that you or even object, right, from what he's saying.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But he's just saying out his mind. So Nyasha, let me get back to your music. Tambotaura nyaya inspiration. Bichana tinozonatsotaura zvakawanda.
Okay.
What really inspires you?
Love. Love inspires me. Love of self, love of things, love of women. All of that inspires me. When I say I'm the advocate of love, I'm not only the advocate of love, really romantic.
Okay.
No, I'm also the advocate of love, really self-love.
All right.
That's why we spoke about mental health issues per time. I'm very well vested in that, and I think everyone should have time which they see, especially so that they self-regulate, self-manage and self-introspect. So it's not only just advocate of love, really romantic. No, advocate of love, yeah. Self-love, how do you take care of yourself? What do you eat? Do you work out? Do you, all of that stuff? Yeah.
And so, iwewe music yako, I think ndakatombokuudza behind tichingotaurawo zvedu semapesa. Because music yako, I feel like it's something that is a bit different from music yatonzwa. Like you can just listen to it, and then in the next 6 months you don't enjoy it more. Of Of course, maybe pangonayo imwe yakadaro bubblegum music and but yandoziya inini yako. It's like music inogara. But it can last. What's the thin line between bubblegum music and music someone can listen to it, maybe like how we still listen to Michael Jackson songs, or how we can still listen to Baba Charamba's song, something like that.
I think I will speak from an artistic point of view. You know, there are songs that we sing, you know, kungoimba kuti fadze vanhu. Right? We sing those songs to it's social commentary, right? But it's playful.
Okay.
But when we sing songs like Nokusingape and Moyomut, it's heartfelt. You actually pour yourself into the music. So that you're not just listening with your ears. You're listening with your heart too, because I poured my heart into it. So
what you give is what you get.
Exactly.
If you give your heart, you get
your
heart.
heart. You get hearts back. Yeah.
Wow.
If you give playful, you get the playful back.
I like that.
Yeah. So basically, that's how it works. I think that's the best way I can explain it.
I like that.
But it usually lasts when you give your heart out.
Okay.
Yeah, because when people give you their hearts and you give your heart back, there's some eternity thing that happens there. Like other than ukatamba
Yeah. Yeah, so I have my sisters out there. I want an opportunity because you're going through stuff. You are alone these days. Wait, I say, what are you expecting from?
One thing that I've learned wrong, I am not expecting anything. No, I don't expect anything.
So you're not going to be in a relationship?
No, sooner or later I will. Sooner or later.
But you're not expecting anything?
Yeah, I'm lowering my expectations from people. In English language, give them enough time to show me who they are, what they do, where they're going. And then if I see so I can work with them, then boom.
My sisters. Mkomana is single, he's eligible, he's an eligible bachelor that is single and he's going through stuff. It's been... But one thing about food, you Arumi who are going through mental health, I feel like it's not every woman who can be with that kind of that person.
Because they were never taught to, especially now, our generation, the generation that's coming up now, women are not taught to take care of a man. They're not taught that. They're taught to expect something from a man. They're taught to get things from a man. That's what they're taught.
Can you come back again? Can you repeat what you have just said?
Society and the world and everything that is happening now does not teach women to take care of a man.
Why do you say that?
Because that's what it is. Look at it right now. What is trending right now? When it comes to romance, what is trending? Let's say back in Zim,
How
many times have you seen Mkomono Ebosho go to a man?
Few times.
And how many times do you see Mkomono Ebosho going to a woman?
Many times.
What does that tell you? How does society structure that? Why is there no equality?
But is it not a man's responsibility to take care of his woman?
And it's not a responsibility of a woman to take care of her man?
No, is it not?
This is not a responsibility, this is romance.
No.
I'm talking about romance,
Okay.
not responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm talking about romance. This is why I advise men, be responsible, do not be romantic.
Okay.
There's a difference. Romance is pleasing a woman. That's what it is. Romance has never been about a man.
Nyasha,
where have you ever seen romance be about a man? Where? No, that's the one.
So how do you please a woman if you're not the romantic type? You don't buy her flowers. So buying, if I'm saying, let's say I have someone, right, and I buy her flowers, is that so? Is it a responsibility or it's a romantic gesture? What is it?
Well, if you had $20 left in your wallet, and those flowers cost $19, and you buy them instead, what's that name to it? You still call that romance?
Doing out my priorities.
You see where the dysfunction is, and then talking about my heartbreak. All these men started getting heartbreaks and stuff. Wasn't what That's why I advise men: do not be romantic. Be responsible. The responsible thing to do can only $20. Yes, you want to be chivalry, you want to be romantic. Who's $5? Chinga baby, flowers. $5. Don't know what is.
But the pressure on social media.
Exactly. Pressure you and food. Mujura ira pressure you believe someone about things that you're not. Because mskana alright. Watching my flowers at $19, mskana has snaki. Was having $1 more. But you have pressure fitting. Or won't be that much. Would you think of flowers? So all of that drives priorities out the drain, responsibility out the drain, and all of that. But she will never put you in a position. Do you want to talk about
But it's because Rukanga Mokamba.
Oh,
okay, you were saying?
But because you guys are responsible, and the lady sees that you're responsible, she will love you anyway. Because at the end of the day, wakazi chinja wana responsibility mulumana wanzo njengete. So you're gonna choose between lifelong partnership ne romance yema flowers achazokufa.
Yeah, well, point I want to believe, but after you have explained, I think you were making sense. And it's also up to the viewers to draw any sense from what you are saying. But for me, go
to and correctional facilities and mental health, nana zimke nana shishi wewe. And kuna wanozonzi wakatanga dai. And kuna wanarujura makezi wanarujura. And my statement of no one's watched out. They would say, after everything I did for her, she did this to me. Most of the men are going down like that because they are irresponsible, because they want to be romantic, not responsible.
Yeah, that's a point taken.
Yeah.
That's a point taken.
Of course, the ladies won't like that. I know that. They won't like it. But it's true.
Because they believe you have to go an extra mile, you have to sacrifice. Yeah. And now, I know social media is not repository to hundreds of people.
Yeah.
But I also believe the social media is also one of the reasons why men, and well, not just men, a lot of people, they are also affected their mental health.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. How can you manage social media? Because at the end of the day, you can't say I'm shadowing about social media. Because in social media, you can also learn from social media. And you can also benefit, you can market your stuff, you can do a lot of things, you can get information and stuff. So how do you draw the line of saying, even ndikatukwa kana kuti even ndikuona zvinhu zviri negative, this shouldn't affect my mental focus.
I think all of that is dependent upon who you are as a person. Like say for instance, me, right? A lot of people talk about, I like it, then still enjoy. A lot of people talk about how inappropriate or like unproportional my voice and my body are. I have a soft, defined, high tone voice, and then I have this colossal, big body, and when I know what I don't know what they say. So the reason why it's not that fake is because I know where this voice came from.
Where did it come? Tell us.
It's a gift.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a gift. So if the one who gave it to me sees it fit, could I should have it like this, then you know troubles now deeper. So the Africa say can I walk out as Jindelan? Can I hand it by Jonas Jindelan? Quiver. And that day or a Vomba when you're away of this in the Cooper voice. Sazunda fixed. On the other hand, I actually play with him. There's this other guy I did him. I had pro supplement and Nyasha David Zimunyarese Wimba with the show. That I make you because Zimunyarese. But this is a nice ring to it. But I just, hello, into the Munyarese sweet. Munyarese sweet. I went with that. I was like, nah, you have actually given me a name. I'll roll with that. So I needed Munyarese sweet. The nice thing about it, when I wrote that, all of the ladies came on the comment section and was like, yes, we're Munyarese sweet and we love you. You know? And then this year, baby, I get it as a true of Indonesia. Munyarese sweet. No, I'm charged. Your voice are decent.
Yeah. So I think from what you're saying, you need to draw the positive, even in something that is negative. You need to draw
and also
positive.
Yeah, and you just need to know who you are and why you're doing it. Because you get just because someone said something negative or our opinion, and then you don't know who you are.
Yeah, I like what you're saying, and I'm enjoying the conversation. So, guys, we are joined by Nyasha David today, and he's here. In fact, how's your stay in Dubai? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying.
You're enjoying Dubai?
I do enjoy. No one's good.
So he's here in Dubai. He has a show, I think, 2 days from now. We did this shoot 2 days before his show. And he's with us, and we are talking about mental health issues. And I'm sure you guys have managed to get some things from what you're saying. I know but he's entitled to what he's saying, and you're also entitled to what you're saying. And it's good. Could we just say from what someone is saying? And if you have a comment, if you feel you want to add, you want to subtract, you can always go in our comment section. It's open. I sense it. You know, your name, fill out. Yeah, so Nyasha, I now want you to give me and the viewers like your best shot, like the words that you say. You just don't want to go to guys. Yeah.
True love. True love is self-love.
There
is no truer love that you will get from outside than the one that you get from inside. Because you wake up with you. You move with you. You stay with you. So the truest love you can ever give you should come from you. Not from anyone else. But love you, someone else will come and give you you will betray yourself and you'll be heartbroken.
And so the love that we get from other people, it can never be true.
No, I'm not saying that. It can always be true. But other people have other intentions. I know I should love for something else.
Is that always the reason?
That is always the case. That is always the case. Society has structured it like that. There's no one who comes to you and says, I love you for you and not want anything from you. I'm not into that.
Isn't it love is about giving, not about...
Alright.
Because the Bible, like, you are a Christian, I know. Yeah, the Bible says, so for God so loved the world that he gave, right? So we can't have that kind of love.
We can. All I'm just saying is, alright, give yourself first. That's what I'm saying. Among the people you say you love yourself first. The Bible also says, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Alright, okay.
So if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to give anything. Have you given yourself what you're saying you should give to your neighbor?
I think takufana ukupa ini pulpit mfana ngokota mchimbo chimanya. Yeah, so guys, this was really an interesting conversation that I had here with my friend, my brother. He's like a brother to me, so and we had a good time. I'm sure you guys can agree. So, Nyasha, thank you so much for coming. I know you've been having a very busy schedule. So I really want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for setting other things aside for this show. And guys, you know how much I really appreciate your support, guys, and please keep on supporting us. Tell someone about the podcast. Share, comment, like, even to just view like you have done now. It means a lot to us. So until next time, guys, thank you so much and goodbye.